Hi there again. Once more, it's Martin Tyler and Alan Smith with you for this game, which, well, we came to the ground, the weather looked OK, but we've been hit by snow flurries, and it's actually snowing as kick-off approaches.
Yeah, it seems to be getting a bit heavier. It's if it starts covering up the lines and snow gathers on the ball, that's when the ref's got a decision to make.
And our match today is BRY against Hull City. So this is how the hosts line up today. And we put it out here, Alan, as a 4-4-2. Would you go along with that?
Yeah, I think to begin with, it'll be interesting, actually. The manager does like to change his shape at times during a match, but it looks like it will start this way.
We've got the Hull City team here for you. Michael Dawson starts with Alex Bruce in central defence. David Myler plays with Tom Huddleston in the centre of the park. So a couple of strikers for them at the front end of the team. Who is going to referee the game today, Gavin Mansfield. And it's the start of the game here. He saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. And the cross is in. Kelvin Atuhu. Going to cross it. And that will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. Well, those who talk about a winter break, it's not something that in England that anybody seems to have much appetite for, happily. We'll be thinking, well, this is the kind of weather where you might want to be sitting at home rather than sitting in the stadium.
Yeah, I think it's worse for the fans, really. Number one, getting into the ground, and once you're there, sat there shivering. For the players, it's OK, you're running about and you're warm.
Kelvin Atuhu. The cross. Done well, the defender, to stop that cross. Corner given. A decent fist away by the keeper. Well, we've got an injured player now, and the referee has called a halt.
Substitution on the field. Going on is number 2.
Well, the injured player has gone off. We're going to get the game restarted with a drop ball. Riley. In midfield, they've got it back via an interception. And he gets it back. Aluko. Aston. Now here is a chance for them. He's put him in. Shots on here. He's got in and blocked it. Hull City have a corner. Cleared his lines. He's put it out. It's gone out for a corner. Tries to punch it away. And that will be a goal kick. David Myler. And that will be a throw. Kelvin Atuhu. Tom Huddleston. I think the two teams were going to play on here, but the referee has stopped it for this injury.
Substitution going on the field is number 9.
So the referee dropping the ball, and he's has instructed, really, giving it back to the opposition, and on we go. David Myler. Aluko. Return pass. Robertson. Managed to stop the ball going forward with that block. Nice bit of interplay between these two. He's coming forward with some danger. David Myler. To Robertson. Oh, in goes the cross. Hernandez! It's another very good save. And it didn't get away from him, the ball, either. David Myler. Aluko. Does love having the ball, this fella. Just lent it to his teammate for a moment. No one could get there to reach the cross. Goal kick to come. Riley. Pugh. Cameron. Hull City have the ball back. Huddleston. David Myler. It's gone out for a throw. Possibly a booking this. Quick thinking there at the free kick. Well, the threat was there. It wasn't quite the goal.
I think the keeper might have been relieved there, Martin, because I don't think he would have got there.
Oh, just too high, and it was coming down too.
It's so hard to keep these modern-day footballs down, but he very nearly managed it.
Alex Bruce. David Myler. Here's Taylor. Aluko. Huddleston. A turnover to the opposition because of that poor touch. And they're still going backwards all the way to the goalkeeper. Riley. Etuhu. Cameron. Kelvin Etuhu. Etuhu. Pugh. Possession now with Hull City. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. Tom Huddleston. Great passing, and the crowd really enjoying it. Taylor. Here's the cross. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Pugh. Etuhu. Kelvin Etuhu being moved around nicely here with this passing game. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Tom Huddleston. Well, down on the touchline, getting the details about that injury is Jeff Shreves. Jeff.
From down here, it looked as though he landed actually on top of his elbow. That's why he's in so much discomfort, and that's why, of course, the bench are so concerned.
Jeff Shreves just keeping us right up to date there. To Robertson. Well, he's been dominating the match with the quality of his passing. Here's Taylor. Tuhu. He's got across to make that interception. He saw it coming. Tom Huddleston. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. Well, here comes the support. And it's a goal here. I was just wondering whether the ball was going to go in with all the snow on it, but it did. Across the line, despite the goalkeepers, well, I was going to say best efforts, not really his best efforts.
Well, no, he'd probably point to the fact that the snow played a part there and maybe have a little bit of sympathy for him.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. They're shouting from the sidelines to try and get the referee to let the injured player back on. He looks okay now, which is great.
Yeah, I think he does. He doesn't seem to be any after effects, and he'll be a big boost for them now.
Some good work by the medical team here to get this fella back onto the pitch.
Yeah, I think he had the old magic sponge, and he's okay now.
Pugh. Riley. Nicely lined up for the set-piece specialist here with this free kick. He's hit the frame of the goal. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper. David Myler. Well, none of his teammates could get near that cross. Let's have another look at it, Alan.
Well, it was just struck too hard there for the goalkeeper, even though he got a touch. Couldn't keep it out.
And back it goes to the keeper. Tuhu. Aluko. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Tom Huddleston. Taylor. And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. And the ball knocked away long. The shot's on! Well, sometimes we don't give defenders enough credit, but I think they were responsible for the margin of that miss.
Yeah, even though they couldn't get the foot on the ball, their presence was enough to put the player off.
cross it.
Well, perfect conditions for this, the slide on the snow.
Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Aluko. And that's been judged by the officials as offside. Looked clear enough. Kelvin Atuhu. On to the attack now. Ryan Taylor. He's spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision.
Hit at full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save.
Well, they've got a corner now and possibly a chance to add to their lead.
Goes for it with a fist.
Dawson. Robertson. Just needed to settle. That's half-time at 1-0. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
It's a goal here.
He's hit the frame of the goal. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper.
Spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to
hit on the volley. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save.
It's a tactical substitution for the losing team here. Ball is moving again for the start of the second half. Good vision to be able to switch the play there. Tom Huddleston. Could whip it in from here. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. Robertson. Hernandez. Well, they're going to start from the back because it's a back pass to the keeper. Successful tackle. Riley. Well, this attack has got a bit of menace to it. Nicely controlled football, this. Not rushing it, not forcing it, just keeping the ball, moving the opposition around. Clark. Oh, in goes the cross. And here's the shot. Well, there was the opportunity to get them back on level terms.
Well, I think he snatched at that a little bit. Just needed a cooler head when it mattered.
He's playing it back to the goalkeeper. Huddleston. David Myler. They've opened them up here. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper. It's a corner for Hull. The goalkeeper comes out with a punch. Aluko. Ryan Taylor. Aluko. Taylor. And on the home bench, a substitute is clearly getting ready to come on. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. Robertson. Hull City making a change here. Aluko.
That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it.
Kelvin Atuhu. David Myler. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now.
Here's the cross.
Sometimes attack is the best form of defence. They've been doing a lot of defending. Now they can do a bit of attacking and relieve some of that stress at the back.
Well, the manager will be delighted with the way his team have played so far, but he's going to make a substitution here just to hope that he can retain this lead.
And shoots!
Well, sometimes you say aim at the goalkeeper, it will veer in one side or another. This went straight at the goalkeeper. No reason to stop the game for the referee then, and he's read the play well.
He's going to cross it.
Goal kick now.
I know, Alan, this is one of your favourite referees, and he's done well here, hasn't he? He's come back and done the booking, having let the play go on earlier.
Yeah, exactly. You've got to give the advantage to the team in possession. He did that, but he also punished the offender.
Attacking now.
Chance from the pass. The shot's on.
Now that's a throw.
Jacob Mellis. Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players.
That will help ease the pressure. Bruce. A throw-in.
Play has stopped for a substitution.
No surprise there. The manager bringing him off. He got one yellow and a second wasn't too far away.
Here's Brown. Pugh. That's a good tackle. It will be a free kick. Pugh.
Got the possession stats so far for you coming up on the screen.
Well, nothing to split the two sides. This is when you're looking for somebody to pick out a hole, create the pass, create the goal.
Tom Huddleston.
Turn pass.
And now he's looking for... Now the shot! Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp.
Abel Hernandez. Ryan Taylor.
Well, he's lost the ball here.
Huddleston.
Robertson.
Huddleston.
Keeping the ball moving, that's important. He's got his shot off now. Oh, fantastic goal.
And there was a gap to the keeper's left, and he found that with real power.
And here is another angle on that goal.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going.
Riley. Nicely controlled football, this. Not rushing it, not forcing it, just keeping the ball, moving the opposition around. Pugh.
Shot on! It's another very good save. And it didn't get away from him, the ball, either.
Cameron. Jacob Mellis. Pugh.
No one could get there to reach the cross.
And that will be a goal kick. Another take now on Snodgrass's goal.
Well, from that kind of distance, he's decided that if I just get some power on this, I'm going to score, and he was right.
Robert Snodgrass.
Huddleston.
Football is a passing game, and goodness me, they're passing the ball around the opposition beautifully here.
Yeah, there's been a good tempo to it, good movement off the ball, and they've made the opposition work really hard.
Jacob Mellis.
Clark.
You can see what he was trying to do, just stretch the opposition by getting the ball out wide, but it's gone out for a throw. Wasteful pass, unforced error, really. Jacob Mellis. Well, here comes the support. Seven more minutes to go. Here's Taylor. And here's the shot. And into the goalkeeper's midriff. Guided on by his head. And they've got the ball still. Hernandez. Cross is blocked here. Shots on here. Oh, he's hit it very true, but just off target. Riley. Can they do it in these closing minutes?
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
Just a flick on with the header. They've kept possession. And he's dispossessed. Livermore. Jake Livermore. Tom Huddleston. Here comes the cross. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Fourth official has indicated 3 more minutes. Cameron. Here's a chance to counter-attack from that wasted cross by the opposition. Snodgrass! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. They've got a corner now. Hernandez! Well, that's a comfortable save from the header.
Yeah, that's a poor effort from the lad, and really should have worked the keeper more than that.
Jacob Mellis. And the referee has blown his whistle. It's 2-0 the final score. I think he was the best performer in a good team today.
Good performance from him, and I think that was probably the difference between the two teams.
get a goal here.
He's hit the frame of the goal. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper.
Spotted a teammate, and he's got the technique as well as the vision.
Hit on the volley. At full extension, the goalkeeper makes the save. Here. He's just reached it, the goalkeeper. He's got his shot off now. Oh, fantastic goal. Snodgrass! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save.